Can I say hola?
Yeah.
Or is it wrong?
No, yeah, you
Okay.
can say hola.
Okay, hola patacas.
Hola, batacas. Estamos con Anika Nilles. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's the German way to say it.
Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for being here and
Yeah.
for this interview.
Pleasure.
Yeah. So, Anika, I was talking to Claus before, and he told me about the open-minded website. You're enrolled in that thing as well, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of involved in this kind of project. So it's a educational platform where we share our knowledge. And I mean, Claus has been my teacher for several years, especially as I was like younger and very unexperienced. So I learned a lot from him, but I of course developed my own ideas and my own approach to playing drums on some point. And so what we do there is both we sharing our knowledge and also linking into each other. Like where I think, okay, this is still a thing I have from Claus, but this is my approach to it. But also like check out what Claus is doing with that. So it's different kind of, and so we're linking in to different topics where we have simply a different approach, but basically getting the same result or a very similar result.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess this can be very interesting for people because, you know, sometimes you study on a specific topic and practice and you don't really get it, and then you just see it from a different angle because someone else is telling you like probably just check this or that, and then you know you get it. And we want to share these options also, like to achieve something probably with this view or this view on the same topic. So yeah.
So that's how you're involved.
This is I mean, I do my stuff and the things I've practiced and sharing my thoughts and topics, and Claus is doing the same with his stuff. But like I said, we linking into each other, and he already finished several courses. I'm a bit slower because I'm honest. I was more focused on band stuff over the last 2 years or 3 years. So I'm doing it on the side, and Claus is more into it already. So I have to get my shit together, so to speak.
Well, anyway, it's cool that you
Yeah.
are still making music. I mean, to me, that's the important part.
Yeah, it is also for me. It is. It's getting more in focus. So, but like I said, I need to get my shit together on this educational stuff as well. So, yeah.
So anyway, talking about music, are there any new plans with Neville, or are new plans with your own project?
Yeah, I mean there are a lot of things in the loop already. So it depends a little bit on the pandemic. You know, so we have like several tour dates actually in the loop for Scandinavia and also for the Netherlands, and we try to get more into Europe.
Okay.
Actually, so and we have some plans already, and working with a booking agency now, so it should work out at some point. It depends totally on what COVID says. We also work on a new EP, which is coming up in, I guess, February, and new videos. And also for myself, I produce new songs besides the band, doing my regular drum nerd video stuff. But I'm really looking forward to the band stuff. So so I have a lot of things coming up. Working on a new book also, and
cool.
Yeah, a couple of things.
What is that book about?
Oh, this book is special because it's about practicing actually, and how to structure your practice, or it's a kind of a mix of my previous job, like as a social educator, and I always combine this ability with teaching knowledge, kind of, and that helped me a lot to get to achieve stuff myself in a faster way, you know, because sorting stuff out, getting focused, getting deep into it, having goals in front of me, like that really helped me to not losing focus too much, you know. And I just putting it together in a book, and hopefully this will help other people too to getting their stuff
to
together.
get faster in achieving stuff, in getting it done, because you have a routine. It's like with little kids, they want to stand up, they want to have breakfast, they want to go to the kindergarten, you know, they have their routine and stuck to it, and then it's working.
I followed you for a long time. I mean, I follow you now.
Thank you.
Of course.
Didn't know.
And there was this thing that you posted. It was like this honeycomb thing, which was like hexagons.
Yes.
Which actually I think it worked pretty good for myself. So
Yeah. This is a part of the book.
Oh, that's cool.
In a bigger version. So
Yeah.
I just shared a little snippet of it.
Yeah.
But exactly, that's a part of the book. It's actually the thing where everything is based on. So yeah.
I'll just go with the name, the honeycomb system.
Yeah. Probably that's a good idea, actually. Thanks for that.
Yeah. So anyway, another thing that I liked about your educational stuff, which is more of a technique thing. I downloaded the Synced app and downloaded your exercises and warm-ups, and I am really curious, like, how do you get to that? Is it like I am exploring my stuff and then I come up with this and it works for me, so I just write it down and put it together?
Yeah, I mean, a lot is like exploring, and a lot is coming up by practicing something, and practicing for me is a creative tool, because I get into something, and then even when I'm not able to really play it yet, I see the options already, and I love to see the options, because this gives me motivation, you know, to continue doing things. And so I write that down, and at some point I really get deep into one thing, and then I write also down like options, you know, how to do it, like probably in this way, or turn the sticking around, or just combine it with a different thing. And then I'm in the middle of a creative mood thing. And practicing that stuff, of course, brings me into songwriting also. You know, it just leads from one thing to another thing, and so I write a lot of ideas down, and those work for me, and then I basically share it. And of course, sometimes when you see this kind of end result, it's like, you know, what the fuck? But yeah, I also try when I teach people that stuff, I don't start with the end result. This is what they come up with. They, I want to play this, but we of course break it down in the basic parts of it, and then adding the stuff back onto it, and then it's clear what the basic idea and the main idea is about that. So, but of course I don't do this on social media. It's just like when you do lessons with me, of course, So
you're kind of your own teacher.
Yes, a lot of it is just like self-taught, I would say. Even if I studied it for like, it was basically 3 years of a almost 30 years drum experience where I really studied music at the university. So this is just like a little spice on top to what I've achieved by figuring stuff out myself. So
I think that's pretty important. Not, you know, running away from the books at some points, and just, you know, write your own thing and then come back, revise. All that. All the good stuff. So there's one thing that I like to ask everybody, because I think it's a very profound and deep question.
All right.
Yeah. Which is, you have been playing for, you just said almost 30 years. It's a lot. Yeah, we won't say that a lot. But
Yeah, I'm 32 or 3.
yeah. I'm 25. I've been playing for 30.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay. So, in your 25 life experience, what
I
do
like you.
Yeah. What do you think it is still with you? Like from the beginning, from the first day you picked up some drumsticks? What do you think?
I think it's the power and the energy
Yeah.
and the passion.
Yeah.
That's still the same. Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's all it needs for me.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Well, then I got this little test,
Okay.
which I do to mostly people that are teachers as well,
Mm-hmm.
and it is to explain something in 30 seconds.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I mean, let me come up with something. I mean, it may be okay. Yeah. I mean, you're very known because of the subdivisions, because of the odd time meters, all that good stuff that every person think is really hard.
Yeah.
So, how would you explain an odd meter in 30 seconds?
Okay, that's easy. An odd
Okay.
meter is simply a straight 4/4 and adding some strokes or leaving some strokes out. That's it.
That's not even 30 seconds.
Yeah.
We got like 25 left. So, okay. Then how would you explain subdivision in 30 seconds?
Okay, subdivision is nothing else than a note value. And this is related to a pulse. So 7 strokes to a pulse, 4 strokes to a pulse, 3 strokes to a pulse. That is a subdivision.
Okay. We got 2 definitions in less than 30 seconds.
Oh, if Klaus
Which
did
is-
a different thing or?
He explained what is molar.
Oh, okay. I have no idea.
Yeah, he explained it in a very historical way.
Yeah,
so-
okay.
Which
Okay.
is pretty cool. Besides all the pandemic stuff, which has stopped everything, how have you dealt with being a full-time world-class clinician and being able to perform with your band and compose and have everything sorted out?
I mean, the pandemic time was kind of crazy for everyone, And I mean, we all thought, like the band and I, we thought, let's go into a creative mood. But everyone was like, for at least 5 months, it was just like, everyone was just completely out of anything. It was just like out of energy, out of creativity. It was just like Netflix for several months, But luckily, the only good thing in this pandemic for me was that I could finish the pet book.
Okay.
And at the same time, like 2 months later, it was released. And that really helped me a lot to come through this, move through this pandemic situation a little bit easier. And so I had a bit like a headroom to solve problems with how to make a living, and yeah. But the good thing also was that I got more into studio work, like recordings for other artists, and that was really nice because I did that in the past here and there when my schedule allowed it, but I was more into it and I got several things to do, and it was completely different music styles. And sometimes it was also like completely freedom for me, so I could write my own drum parts to it, and that was really refreshing and really motivating to keep going in all this time.
Yeah.
And the EP, like I already told you, so we have a new EP coming up. We started like somewhere 2020 in the pandemic, and it's still not finished. It's just like when you don't have this. Like the option to play in front of real people in a real concert situation. So I'm super bored of all these videos, social media. You know, it's like just so unreal
Yeah.
that I'm not motivated to do videos on this point anymore,
Yeah.
because it's the same on each channel. It's like, no.
Yeah. And yet again, 6-stroke roll.
Yeah. Oh man, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me it's hard as well. I'm trying to. Well, this will be an interview anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to do stuff with a web page, you know.
Yeah.
And to make some courses that I have never seen before.
Yeah, that's hard because
I
it's
got
covered
one.
everything, I guess.
I got one.
Really?
I'm shooting it 2 days from now.
Okay, then don't tell the people yet.
Yeah.
Don't tell it yet.
Okay.
So probably someone else has it out before you. So
Let's keep the hype
yeah,
up.
keep the hype. There is something which is never covered before, so watch out for it.
If she says so, you have to watch out for it. Share and advice, whatever it is. I mean, it can be wash your face before. I mean, whatever is fit. It can be a drum advice. It can be a life advice. It can be whatever advice you wanna share.
I mean, advice is, I don't like this word so
Okay.
much, but what helped me through my whole life was following my passion for something. And that always brought me in the right direction, or like, like I moved always in a direction where I thought, okay, yeah, I like that. And I stopped to let other people tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you have people who help you with stuff, and sometimes you have to follow their suggestions or their advice, but you know, there are always people out there who say you have to do this and you have to do that, and just this is correct and this is wrong, and you know these and that. So I stopped listening to that. I more just followed my inner voice and passion and being authentic in the end. And it doesn't matter what it is, like whatever you do, you know, whatever your daily job is, or your, I don't know, like free time activities, you know, whatever it is, follow your passion and your inner voice. And that always has been very positive for me in my life.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
To me, about what you just said about being wrong, or this is wrong, I love being wrong.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, really, and I love really going through why am I wrong? Like,
You mean like you mean that the way to change something and work on it is the way you can enjoy?
Yeah, sometimes, you know, one thing that I tell to all my students is that if you're wrong with whatever you are doing, be wrong loud.
Oh,
So
turn it into something. You
yeah,
mean. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
just hear what you're doing, or really focus on what you're doing, and if it's wrong,
Yeah.
why do you think it's wrong? And that's
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah, also nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. That's Borat, right?
Yeah.
And that was it.
That was it. I mean.
That's cool. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
What
Pleasure.
do you now like? Do you punch, or do you like?
The regular way in Germany is like this, but no one does it anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone is just like, you know. Yes.
Cool. Adios, batacas.
Adios, matacas.